Hey artists and art lovers, welcome back to another episode. I hope you are fine and doing well. So today is your lucky day because today I'm gonna reveal a secret and most sought after technique of my art career. You may have seen a lot of pictures and stories on my Instagram about sharp white hairs and stuff like that. Actually, my goal was to share the technique after achieving a milestone of approximately 10k subscribers. But I was unable to record the video due to some technical and personal reasons. So today I've recorded the complete tutorial along with different uses of this technique, do's and don'ts, and much more. So first use seatbelts and let's get started. So basically I was unaware of this technique because I'm a self-taught artist. But once upon a time, I was erasing some pencil marks using a Mono Zero razor and I was rubbing it too hard against the paper while using my phone. The metal portion of the razor started scratching the paper. I didn't notice it at first, but when I started shading the area with a darker pencil, I noticed some sharp white lines on the paper. And I was surprised to see these lines clearly visible even from a larger distance. I started playing with the technique. So many ideas popped in my head about the use of this technique, but the first one was drawing some white hairs. I grabbed a thin printing paper and started indenting it. Wait, what? There are no white lines here? I can't see a single line here. Oh, I got it. You can't use it on a thin paper. You need a hard and smooth paper for this technique. And I was using this hard white chart when those lines appear for the first time, which means it can only be applied on a hard white chart, cartridge paper, or any other hard sheet available in the market. So after trying again on a hard paper, the first thing I noticed is you can't move this razor in forward or backward direction because of its round and cylindrical shape. So I tried using a knife instead of Mono Zero razor and the results were even better, but I was not satisfied with it. So after surfing the internet for an hour or two, I found the name of this technique, and it's called pencil indenting technique. And the tool used for this technique was called indenting stylus. And as you know, I'm a DIY type of person, so I tried making this indenting stylus on my own. And this is what I end up with. And my next tutorial will definitely be on this DIY stylus, so keep an eye on that. Anyways, as you can see here, it has two types of pointy ends for different purposes. Like this round and pointy end can be used for textures, highlights, thick hairs, and etc. And this cylindrical edgy end can be used for individual hairs, braids, and things like that. But don't worry about the stylus. If you don't have this indenting stylus yet, you can use an empty pen or a knife as an alternative. If you are a nerdy student, you should have an empty pen in your bag, or else you can grab an extra pen, pump out the ink, and start writing the names of your dislikers and haters.
Write them down. Write.
Right.
Okay, enough for today. And here you go. Your empty pen stylus is ready to use. Okay, let's test this out on a hard sheet. Looks cool, right? By the way, if you are new to my channel, make sure to subscribe and click the bell icon to enable the post notification. I upload new content every Saturday. And you can also follow me on Instagram for more tips, tricks, and BTS content. So as you can see here, I drew all these hyper realistic white hairs in the mustache and eyebrows using the same pencil indenting technique. And now I'm going to show you the complete process of how I drew these individual white hairs in a simple and two-step method. First of all, you have to draw a rough outline or reference lines for white hairs. Now take your indenting stylus or an empty pen and start indenting these white lines using this random hatching technique. Or you can just follow the reference photo of your choice. Now take your 9B pencil or whatever darkest shade you have and start shading the area. You will notice the lines appearing in a magical way. And now you just have to blend the starting and ending points of the hairs to make them look more realistic. Just increase the pressure on the pencil and start shading the hairs. And here you go. So I hope you got the idea of how I drew these white hairs in this record-winning artwork. I used the same technique for mustache, so you can try it yourself. Okay, the second most important use of this technique is in braids, buns and head hairs. So basically I recorded these short clips just to show you different uses of the pencil indenting technique. And I will soon upload a complete tutorial on how I draw hyper-realistic hairs, braids using the same pencil indenting technique. So don't worry about that. Just enjoy the awesomeness of this technique right now. I'm gonna indent this one with the cylindrical side, and I will surely explain the reason in the tutorial video, so keep an eye on that. And here you go, your hyper-realistic braid is ready. Now the third minor but most important use of this technique is that you can add any type of fabric texture in your sketches. Just like I'm adding this thread or stitches texture on a jeans pant. You can even blend the ends of each stitch, thread or whatever this is to make it look more realistic. Okay, now the fourth one is my personal favorite because I've used it in so many artworks and custom orders. You can indent your logo or signature in the corner of the paper to preserve your copyrights and stuff. Yeah, looks cool, right? Now the fifth one is adding some sharp and tiny white dots in your sketches. I've used this technique in the chin portion of this old man's portrait. And more importantly, this is really an easy and effective way to add white dots, even in comparison with the Tombow Mono whitener or a white gel pen. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed and learned something new from all the stuff I have explained in this video. Please make sure to leave your reviews in the comment section because your feedbacks really helps me improve the content quality. And most importantly, don't forget to share this video with your friends, and if you liked what you just saw, please give it a big thumbs up. You can also support me on Patreon if you want me to keep sharing this type of useful content on YouTube. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. Keep learning, keep drawing, and have a nice day.